Hi everyone, these are going to be the 5 top movie streaming stocks that you might want to take a look at. So we're going to start with Netflix. It is one of the FANG stocks. That's an acronym with the top tech stocks. So you're like, Netflix? I know y'all have been sitting at home eating the popcorn, watching really good movies and binge watching your favorite TV shows. So Netflix is pretty popular right now, and the real reason why stock investors like Netflix is because they have approximately 183 million global subscribers. So they're popular not only in the United States, but around other countries. And to have 183 million paid subscribers, that is good news for investors. So, and then they have a lot of original content and they have a lot of data. So the stock is doing pretty well. It's trading pretty high. Let's see what it's trading today so you know. Type in the Netflix on my Robinhood account, and Netflix is trading at $509.50. So it has been doing pretty well during the COVID-19 situation. A year ago in 2019, it was around $298.57. That was in 2019, and that just kept growing to February 2020 was 366. It took a dip in March, which pretty much everyone's stock took a dip, and then it just kept rising and rising and rising, and you're like, wait, it's $426 as of April 2020, and it soared in July 2020, and it is just 523, and then just 509. So Netflix, it does not give you a dividend yield, and the average volume is about 8.2 million, and their stock outperforms the market and just doing really well. So Netflix would be one to watch. I know it's pricey, but you do get the fractional shares at Robinhood. Click the link below. Get your free stock for simply signing up. They'll give you free stock. You don't have to buy anything at all. They just give you a free stock. So that's the first one that you can take a look at. And I'm going to give you a couple that you can look on your own. Viacom, which is CBS, which is ticker symbol VIAC. Comcast Corp, that's CMCSA. And the Sony Corporation, SNE. And Apple, AAPL. And so I'm going to take a look at some others. The second one I'm going to take a look at is Disney, the big Mickey Mouse. Well, as you know, we can't go to, Walt Disney World or Disneyland or go on a cruise. So that has really hurt their financials. Their financials this quarter, as of August, this week, has not been great. It's not really good news, and their dividend has been cut. So as investors, so you have to really look at that. Some people are saying, well, it's good to get Disney while they're down because we know the parks will eventually open up. People will be so excited to go on cruises and just have a great time. And the good news is that it started its new streaming service, the Disney Plus. So as you know, families love animation. They have the Star Wars. They have really great content. And Disney crossed 50 million subscribers just 5 months after their service launch, which is amazing because, if you have families and children, all adults love all the Disney animations, and everyone loves Star Wars. So, so that's really great. Who doesn't like Toy Story or Marvel movies? So that's really great news that their streaming service is doing really well. But their parks and movies they took a big hit. We're talking a big hit that they had to, they're not giving out a dividend right now. which makes sense because the company has to float. They furloughed off, I think, over 100,000 employees, and then so they think they're going to call them back. So it's just, you know, something that if you are thinking about it, do go on the WaltDisneyCompany.com/investor relations. Do listen to their earnings report and just see what could be possibilities for them. And the Disney company I'll tell you what it was trading around. Disney right now it actually went up for the good news about the streaming service. So after hours, Disney is at $123.20, which until earnings, like it was hovering around 116, and a year ago, Disney, you know, was like as high as like $148. So people were saying 135, 145. You know, it did go, you know, and it dropped to $94 in March. So that might be a good play if you believe and feel that Disney can rebound in the next couple of years. We don't know how many years that it will take. Like the airlines and also the cruise stocks are just you know, they can't fly, they can't dock, they can't open up parks right now, so they're taking a hit. Like a lot of restaurants and a lot of retail clothing stores have just filed for bankruptcy, and the oil stocks are just, you know, treading water. So do be careful of some stocks if you are a dividend investor, that if you are going in a company that you're buying low and hoping will recover in the next 3 to 5 years. Dividends are not guaranteed and can be cut. The only ones that are legally required to pay the dividend are your real estate, the REITs that I listed for you. And do check out REITs if you like. But real estate right now, if there's apartment buildings, what's going to happen if the stimulus and the unemployment doesn't get passed in time and the evictions start taking place? If there's no help for people with jobs closed, or most of the businesses are not at full capacity, they don't need all their employees back, and most people are hourly employees, and the rents, if they're living in a big city, are extremely high. And so do take a look at all the economic situations and where we're at currently before you invest. So number 3 is Amazon. Amazon, another one of the FANG stocks, it's just smashing its earnings. So the ticker symbol is AMZN. So I think pretty much everyone knows that Amazon is pretty much the world's biggest e-commerce platform. You can shop there, groceries, you can get your bicycle, you can get your Wii machine, you can get your Xbox, and you can just get pretty much everything there, from groceries to food to playing video games. And they have movies and streaming services. I gave you a link for college students and college age kids to get like a discount on the streaming services. Do check out the links below. I try to give you guys the best discounts because I'm an affiliate with Amazon. So if you need any discounts, please tell me and I'll take a look and see what discounts they're offering, because let's save and be frugal. And if you are getting the stimulus check, do put it towards your rent and food, because until you have a secure job, I just really want everyone to be careful and just wish you well. So Amazon, it has the new digital world, it has the streaming, it has the really fun, they own Twitch, so it's America's largest video game streaming platform. So it is just amazing, and it has the cloud, the AWS. So they just, a lot of stock analysts says the shares of Amazon stock will keep going up higher and higher. So sometimes you got to pay a little bit more in a company that's doing really well to get some good results, as opposed to sometimes the penny stocks or the cheaper stocks. You might have to wait a long time before they go up. So it just depends on what is right for you, your investment goals. Are you short term, long term? Are you going to hold? Are you going to trade? Are you going to swing trade? Are you a day trader? And the day traders, there's so many of new investors, new young investors, new investors men and women that are day trading. They lost their jobs and they are day trading and they're making all kind of money. If you can do it, all the power to you. It is risky. Everything's risky, but there are people that are winning. And those of you that bought into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency early, I mean, y'all had a big day in Bitcoin. So here's another one, like AT&T. AT&T, if you didn't know, they just launched HBO Max. So, and it's a pretty decent price stock, and it does give out the dividend. I got my dividend, and I was like, woohoo! I like that. And it's you know, I think everyone can afford the price point. Is around $30. So I'm not allowed to tell you guys any stocks. I'm not a licensed broker. That's my disclaimer. And always consult your financial licensed broker and make your own wise decisions and do your due diligence and research. So, but if you like entertainment, you can have your AT&T, which is like phone, 5G, and some entertainment with HBO. And how many people love the Game of Thrones? And I can't wait for a series after Game of Thrones. And they have Friends, they have DC Universe movies. So that's amazing. And so you might want to check that out, and especially with the 5G, and everyone pretty much needs a phone service. So somebody asked about Roku. I'm just not thinking I'm so hot on Roku stock because, but some people like it. So do check out Roku, which is ROKU. It's a cable box streaming TV. So I think with the more digital that I can stream anything on my phone or my computer is what I'm loving. And let's see. So, but people are saying Walt Disney is a good stock to hold the next 50 years. And so it just depends up to you, the analysts. But I am loving the Netflix. I'm loving the Disney and the AT&T. So there are several different price points. You know, we got the Amazon that's smashing earnings, very more pricey. You can do the fractional shares, like a platform like Robinhood. If that was something you chose to do, there's something more affordable for the AT&T around the $30 range. And then, well, Disney, you can get at a bargain right now. So girls love to shop, guys like to shop. When you do your shopping in some of these companies that have been devastated and have lost billions of dollars or millions of dollars in revenue and are now net or, you know, at a loss, do be wise with your decisions. There's plenty of stocks out there. There's just plenty of stocks, ETFs, REITs. Everyone's saying there's a bubble. There's a bubble. The stock will crash. We're in a tumultuous time right now. So do focus on your health, your family, yourself. Be good to yourself. Do try to save. Do try to be frugal. And you can always wait to buy stocks when you're settled and ready with a job and we all can breathe. And, you know, get your free stocks for right now. You can get 2 at Webull. Click the link below, and you can one at the Robinhood. And Robinhood is super simple and easy to use, and they do have the fractional shares. Webull is a little more advanced, and you can look at IPOs, which is initial public offerings. And so there's plenty of stocks that have healthy balance sheets and PE ratios and good cash and not so much debt that you might want to look at. But those are movie stocks because everyone's been asking, what about the movie stocks? Since I live in Los Angeles, California, and I want to share that with you. Have a great day, and thank you for subscribing, liking, supporting the channel by any of the links below. Thank you so much. Do be safe and be well.